Spring, a beautiful season that introduces themes of renewal, growth, and rejuvenation. Across cultures and through history, spring has been symbolically associated with new beginnings and the awakening of life after the dormancy of winter. But what can spring secretly teach us? The spring season, with its powerful transformations, always bring to my mind a somewhat complicated word that professors at my university used to talk about. This word is Viriditas. Translating it into English is challenging. It's a term beloved by the medieval German mystic Hildegard of Bingen, who used it to refer to the cyclic and moving ability of trees to revive every season and every year, putting forth leaves and adorning themselves with a revitalizing greening connected to the life force that constantly renews itself. While the thought of renewal is positive, there is also an aspect connected to it that presents itself as more problematic: our innate sense of dissatisfaction. The tension toward the new keeps our mind into exercise, but at the same time it leads us to become bored with what we have done, built, accumulated, until it makes us impatient and unhappy. This is the fate of humanity, one might say. Follow virtue and knowledge, as the 12th century Italian poet Dante wrote. Always set new goals, to avoid repeating the same things over and over. This is also the winning trait of a good leader. Without a doubt, being able to see new possibilities and different paths where others limit themselves to repeating the same things generates attention, advantage, and originality, quality increasingly precious in a world of replicas. Yet changes disorient us. We fear them. We are afraid of everything new and unexpected. And in this distance between what we desire and what we avoid, once again we find the germ of unhappiness. Precisely for this reason, I believe curiosity becomes a precious and useful quality which is always rarer and less cultivated. Because it is from the attention of the unexpected and the unknown that new ideas arise, far from the useless repetitions that characterize the non-culture of kitsch. Gilles Dorfles taught, with truly prophetic spirit, that kitsch is a deprivation of values, a cancellation of research, an offer of pre-chewed elements that reassure, but at the same time put us to sleep. And here lies the profound tension that we must interrogate ourselves about. To let ourselves be permeated once again by a Viriditas, we must ask ourselves whether we want to put our critical spirit to sleep and live off superficial sensations, or if we want to indulge our true natures as human beings and seek new challenges. Even without feeling like heroes, I believe there is a precise duty of those who have culture and vision to nourish their own and others' curiosity. In A Cessa Tentare, Petrarch wrote in a letter to Boccaccio, to try and try again, to reach, to touch, to do something that had never been attempted before. The infinite possibilities offered by technology should guarantee us almost unlimited access to experiences believed impossible until yesterday. And yet, paradoxically, even having a tool like the internet at our disposal is like if we have extinguished our thirst for discovery. We can ask for everything, but we don't know what questions to ask. The profound sadness of this mummification of the brain and heart should make room for a different breeze. After all, spring is the season where zephyr glows in hearts, awakening the love for life. The blossoming of new flowers, which represent the almighty force of nature, should be taken as an invitation to awaken ourselves the rejuvenating and invigorating force that arises first in the heart and brain, and then reaches the muscle in a constant effort to surpass ourselves. Exactly where to go might not always be clear, but as Helen Hayes once said, if you rest, you rust. Those who stand still rust, and red rust is a color much sadder and unsettling than the green of trees, confirming an intuition that Hildegard of Bingen had almost 1,000 years ago, when ideas did not arise in mood boards, but from the curious observation of the world.